Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. No, come on, let's play.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy hump day, as our Deirdre says. I don't even know who's in here yet. I've been sharing. Help me share it. Share. And let's get going this morning. Let's see who's here. All right, that was the last share. And we've got Grace Isis. Good morning, sweetheart. Stacy, how are you? Good morning. Rosalind. Happy Wacky Wednesday. That's right. Let's talk about what's whacked. What is messed up in your world right now? And let's get it right. Suzanne, good morning, sweet Suzanne. Oh my gosh, where is everybody? Good morning. Let's get people in here. Let's start speaking their names and calling them in. Where is our Deirdre this morning? Don't see her yet. Do I need to play the song again? Oh, you're getting ready for work, Stace. Well, I hope it's a good day for you. And Stacy, I need to talk to you. So if we can talk this morning, that would be great. I do have the meditation with Dr. Ruth Anderson this morning at 11. I'll be doing that, and hopefully I can talk to you before that, because I don't know what time you'll be leaving for work. All right, well, let's get going. We're going to just go for it, and hopefully people will find it and jump in here. Good morning, Rick Morrow and Josie. Hello. Okay, you leave there at 9:30, 9:20. Yeah, that should work, because I think I'm so messed up on the time zone differences. I don't even know what time it is anymore. I have to just look at like two different clocks to even know what time it is. All right, so let's do our heart brain this morning. And let's hope and pray that those who need to hear love this morning, who need to see each other and really communicate their presence with each other in the family will be here. So we're missing a lot of P's. So let's get them in. Let's do the heart brain and just touching your heart center. Slow down your breathing. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that. Yeah, that should work. All right, so slow down the breathing. And then add in the joy. Whatever makes your heart happy. Let's just do that this morning. And we're just going to continue the breathing, continue to focus on what's really, really good that makes you happy. It might be a memory, it might be a hug, it might be an animal. We're going to do this for another minute. And we'll do our I am stories this morning. Just share from your heart. What are you telling the world today that you are? I am worthy. I am serene. I am living my dream. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am happy. I am joyous. I am free. And I am peace. What is your I am today? Stacy, I am shining like the sun with radiant grace. I love that, Stacy. That's beautiful. There you are, Deirdre. Good morning. And Deirdre says, I am one with all life. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. TJ, good morning to you. All right, all right. So I don't know where everybody is this morning, but we've got a beautiful group right here. And I have pulled a Kuan Yin card for all of us. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say to us today. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin, in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so that you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. I love that. I love jade. Jade has such a good feel to it. And I so appreciate Tammy Fisk, who gave me the jade Grogu. And I just love that. I keep it with me all the time. He's my traveling companion. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing that. Good afternoon, Pat Moss. And TJ says, good morning. I am loved and love. Absolutely. Good morning, Erica. How are you doing, Erica? I know that you had some testing done yesterday. I'm hoping that you're keeping a positive outlook and that things are looking really good for you right now. As with all of us, you know, our perspective about how our environment is, our perspective about how we're living our life. Are you living your purpose? Are you doing that which you came here to do? There's so many that have that question, like, why am I here? And, you know, even though I know why I'm here, I know that I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission of peace in this world, and I do everything I can to live that mission. There's still many times when I'm like, okay, why am I right here in this place? What is this? You know, why are things showing up right now in my life? And it's not so much why, but it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? So when something is going on, when you have a situation that may be a little challenging, like a health situation or work or whatever it might be, relationship, instead of just saying, why is this happening? Just ask, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to be taking from this situation that will help me moving forward spiritually? What is the spiritual growth that I'm getting from what's going on with me? And we got people coming in. Joanne Castillo, good morning. Joanne, I hear I'm supposed to go into Bryce Canyon today. So I am headed that way after the morning meditation. I will be driving into that park today. And I don't know where I'm going from there, but I know that I heard that very clearly last night to go into the park. So I'll be doing that today. All right. What else? Erica, I need my Mama P. I'm here, darling. I am here. TJ, I have seen a jade angel that I wanted to send you, Teri, but don't know where it would send it. I don't either right now. Like, I don't have a base that I can get things, and it's really difficult at the moment to receive things through the mail. Yeah, I have to see what Spirit says about that, because I know I'm headed to South Dakota in June. That's the only thing that I do know right now about where I'm supposed to be. But thank you. I appreciate the thought, TJ. Oh, thank you, Erica. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones right now. I love wearing this one. Good morning, Jean Lorio. Thank you for waking up and coming in with the family this morning. Sophia, good afternoon from Stockholm. And yes, Joanne, I have a feeling I will enjoy Bryce Canyon. I don't know why. I went by the exit as I was traveling, and then when I got really tired. I think that was to make me stop. So, so I didn't go any further north. So I will be actually going back south about an hour, I think, and go into that area, into the park. And that's probably where I'll be staying tonight, is in Bryce Canyon. And hopefully no bears. And TJ says, Teri and Care of the Road USA. That's right. Yes, my home is Earth right now. Wherever I may wander, that will be my home. Oh, I know it's beautiful. I've seen your pictures from there, Joanne, and I wanted to see it, but I didn't feel it when I was going past the exit. But after I stopped for the night, and I always ask, okay, just guide me wherever I'm supposed to go right now. Just make the angel mobile go there. And I heard it very clearly that I was supposed to go back. And I'm thinking, okay, let me just see on the GPS, let me see how far away I am. And I think it's about an hour that I'll just have to backtrack and go in there. And I think I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever is going to happen there in that park. And we'll see how long Spirit keeps me there in that one. Hopefully, I'm going to have internet. I'm going to claim that. I'm going to declare that I will have Wi-Fi so that I can continue to do the morning show for you all. I just love being with you. And I have some commitments. I have a class later this week, so I really do need to have the internet going. Wendy, good morning, Wendy Roberts. How are you doing, sweetheart, there in the UK? I've missed you, Wendy girl. Thank you for coming in this morning to say hello. Oh, TJ, thank you. Yes, yes, I do love my jade. It's one of my favorite stones. And Joanne says there's beautiful stars in Bryce. Yeah, I can't wait to experience that. There's our Hope. Good afternoon, Hope. How are you feeling, sweetheart? Been lifting you up in prayer, so I hope you have felt those prayers. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I'm feeling really good these days. I feel great. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. I said your name earlier, so I must have woke you up to get you in here. So good to see you this morning. Okay, so what's going on? What's wacky about today for you? And do you have a funny? Do you have something funny you want to share with us and make everybody smile this morning? Let's see if we can get some fun stuff going on for a wacky Wednesday. We need our Leo. Leo is always the one that makes me laugh. I don't know if you all have checked out Leo on TikTok. He goes on every day and does an inspirational message for people. And he's so cute and just really funny when he goes on and does it. It's only 1 minute. So it only takes up 1 minute of your time to support Leo and what he's doing. He's putting out positive, inspirational messages out there on social media. And TikTok is like the hottest social media right now. So I encourage you all, if you want to check out something that someone's doing to lift up vibration, this is one way to help support somebody who's doing that. Let's go on and find him on TikTok. Jean, if you could stop for the night, don't sleep too close to the river. I slept in my sleeping bag close to the river, and a mountain lion walked right by me. He was so close I could have touched him. He was going for his morning drink. Wow, that's so cool. I can't wait to see some of the wildlife that's there. I know there's mountain lions. I know there are bears. And I've heard there are rattlesnakes. So I'm thinking most of when I'm not out looking at the sights, I will probably be sleeping in the car. I think that's going to be my safest bet, to be there, not be on the ground where I might be food for one of those critters. But thank you, Jean. And I'm so glad that that mountain lion kept going and went right past you instead of stopping to check you out. You would have just been a tasty morsel for him in the morning, just a small snack. Tammy, you made the call-in list. Yes, yes, you did. I was talking about my jade grogu that you sent me. I love it so much. Erica, no tigers. I don't know. I don't want to hear about any other critters that are there. You all have already scared me away, but not completely away because the angels told me I have to go in there. I don't know why, but there's some reason I'm supposed to go in there today. So I shall do that. TJ says, why don't they play poker in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. Thank you, TJ. We needed that laugh. I needed that laugh. I love laughter. Laughter raises the vibration. That's what my angels tell me. They say the more you can laugh, the more you can have joy in your life and just forget everything for that moment that you're doing the laughter, whether it's a little giggle or a belly laugh, whatever it might be. Get in the energy of that. Get into the energy of just joy. That's what laughter brings. It brings joy into the heart. So thank you to all who are sharing a funny or a story, whatever it might be, to lift the vibration today. That's what we do with Wacky Wednesday. We come on and we just have fun and we just raise each other up and raise the vibration. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. You're on your way to get dental work, a crown, and then to work after that. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I know that it will go with ease and grace, Kathy, because we're all going to surround you and lift you up for that. Joanne, beautiful deer. Oh my gosh, I have seen some of the most amazing deer. You know where I saw some really, really big ones was in the Grand Canyon. I was driving actually out of the Grand Canyon, and you know how some places they have either statues or they have the sculptures with the trees and the bushes. Well, this was so big, I didn't think it was real. I'm driving by it, and then it started to move, and I'm going, oh my gosh, that's not a statue. That's a real deer. And it was really, really big. And in the Grand Canyon, there's no hunting. So the deer that are there, all the animals that are there are safe and protected, and they can just walk around and be their beautiful selves without having to worry about being shot or somebody harming them. And they're just there for us to enjoy and for them to enjoy their lives. So that was a great experience to drive by that really, really huge deer. I mean, it was just so big and magnificent looking. And I also saw the bison at the little park that I went to at, what was it called? Bear something, right by the Grand Canyon. And Arizona, that was it, Arizona. They have all kinds of wildlife out and you can just drive by and see them. And yes, I saw bears, but my windows were up. I was smart and obeyed the law there. I got in trouble though when I wanted to see the wolves up close and I had my window down. So I got in trouble for doing that, but I wasn't there where exactly at the spot they were in. So I felt pretty safe, but I know they can run fast. And that's the whole idea, is not to entice them. So yeah, I'm a troublemaker, Jean. All right, what else we got going on? TJ says they will protect you. Oh, My Archangel Michael is always nearby. I keep this in my car at all times. It was sent to me, I believe, at Christmas time. And on the back of it, somebody might recognize this. On the back, it says, "My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness." That's a quote from the Dalai Lama and from the song Imagine by John Lennon. So Archangel Michael is always with me in the car. And if I forget to ask him to protect, then the shield of Archangel Michael is right there. All right. What else we got? Stacy, my funny story would probably gross people out. It might. And TJ, I said, yes, I said wacky. It's Wacky Wednesday. We do that every week to just get smiles going, to get giggles and laughter going up in here. So whatever we can do to make it lighter, to make the vibration happier and lighter, let's do that. Let's do that today, all day long. When you have a thought about something funny, just share it or not. Just laugh about it and see what happens. You know, laughter is contagious. So if you're laughing, other people want to know what you're laughing about, right? So maybe you can share some of the funnies in your life. Erica, I had a raccoon look at me and it scared me. Yeah, raccoons don't scare me. We scare them. I used to have this home with sliding glass doors in the back, and we had so many wild animals because it was all open field behind my home. And the raccoons would always come up at night, and they'd come right to the door and they would look through the glass door like, "Hey, anybody in there paying attention? I'm hungry out here." And I would always just laugh at them because it was so cute when they would look through the door with those big eyes. And I was like, no, I'm not letting you in. I'm not coming out right now. So just go find somebody else to see if they'll feed you. I did feed the animals in the morning. I fed the squirrels usually and the birds. So I know the raccoons ate some of that. Okay, Jean says, Teri, he was so beautiful. I counted as one of my best experiences. He drank and turned around and went back the way he came. Awesome. I'm so glad you didn't show fear. You know, a lot of times the animals pick up on that. If they're in a place where they know they're respected and that people are just there being kind and respecting and honoring them, they're respectful to us. So they're not going to be looking at you as a meal. They're just going to look at you as another being. And they can pick up on that vibration and that sensation that you're putting out. We put out fear, then they know that we're not solid in who we are, right? That's what fear is all about. When we have fear, we're getting out of love. And when we see a beautiful animal like that, or like the deer, the bison, you know, we can just stay in our heart and stay in the love. And they're going to feel that coming from us. They will feel that love. Okay, so what else? Yes, I did see some white bison, TJ, when I was there at Beartopia. Isabel says, connecting with their energies, maybe. I don't know about snakes, but your energy will put them in peace mode and meditation too. Animal kingdom experience. I've had a lot of animal kingdom experiences on this journey, and it's been beautiful. It really has, to see nature out and about to see the beautiful birds. And oh, when I was at the Valley of Fire, there were these cute little ground squirrels. They they were so tiny. I had never seen any like that before, and they would jump. They were so cute. They would just like hop along instead of like a squirrel that runs. They would hop. It was so cute to watch them. All right, what else we got? TJ, I believe if they tell me to do something, to go somewhere, then they will protect me. Yeah, I know that. I know that in my heart. It's just that idea of bears. I grew up in the mountains in Appalachia, and we had a lot of bears in the mountains. And my mom would always tell the story about the bear that came knocking on the door, trying to knock the door down to get inside. It must have smelled the food because my mom was a really good cook. So it didn't make it inside. I guess she did something to scare it off. And one of the things I was reading was if you are in an area where you know that there are bears, it's better to make a lot of noise. So if you make the noise, it lets the bear know that you're there. So it's not going to be startled if it walks up on you and all of a sudden there you are and you show the fear. And then it could turn into a bad situation. So what the rangers are telling us is to make noise, to make your presence known, not to just walk quietly, but to make them aware that you are there, so that they will keep their distance. So I will see. I'm not going to go banging on any drums, but I'm not going looking for bears either. Stacy, you're off to eat and get dressed. All right, sweetheart, I will talk to you in just a little bit. Okay. I believe it might be Stacy as EWN. Lilac Earth, good morning to you on YouTube. Good morning. I always tell my son that the fastest way to lift up your mood is to smile. Yeah, it really is. So we play this game. When his ears smile, his nails and palms, etc., every cell in his body smiles. He says it is weird, but still he loves it when I draw imaginary smiles on his body with my finger. That is so cool. I love that. I just love that. And thank you for being such a great parent. That's an amazing thing to teach your child, that your whole body can smile. Every cell in your body can wake up and smell the roses and do that beautiful smiling and giggling. You know, when you start smiling, you start noticing other people, and if they're smiling, and when you smile at them, they're going to smile back most of the time. There are going to be those who are wrapped up in the 3D and not respond, but for the most part, if you smile at somebody, you're probably going to get a smile back. TJ says there's a video on TikTok right now of a subway full of people. One guy has a tablet and earbuds. He is laughing, belly laughing, and one by one, the whole car starts laughing. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, laughing is contagious also. If you're laughing, people want to know what you're laughing at. So yeah, get your laugh on today. Suzanne says, I thought they were chipmunks, but they are white-tailed antelope squirrels. They're so cute. They're so tiny. I mean, they're probably, if you can see this mouse, they're probably not even that big. They're really, really tiny little squirrels. This mouse, I know it showed up as bigger, but I can hold that in my hand. And they're so little, but they're so cute. and they just sit there and look at you, and then all of a sudden they're just hopping away. I just really enjoyed those squirrels that were there. Luz, good morning. And TJ says there was a guy at the duck pond John and I would go to. Squirrels would literally come up to him for food. Come to find out, he is a Buddhist and studied Tai Chi, and they would literally sit next to him. Yeah, they will. The squirrels that I've been around when I would be at home in some of the houses that I owned, they just would come right up to you and take the peanut or whatever you're offering them. They would take it right out of your hand. But I know like in the national parks, they encourage you not to feed the animals, the wild animals, because then they get dependent on somebody feeding them instead of finding whatever it is that's there for them to feed on. And I didn't understand it at first because I'm like, oh, but it's just a squirrel. What does it matter if I give it a peanut or a sunflower seed or whatever? But it does matter because then they get out of that mode of having to forage for their food. So if they're dependent on somebody feeding them, then they have forgotten that they can go feed themselves. So it is important to pay attention to things like that. But I think the squirrels, when you're in a house and they're always there hanging out with you, it's okay to feed them peanuts. I used to do that every day when I was at home. And Suzanne says, and they are very curious. They are so curious. It's so funny. I would be just sitting outside reading or writing, and they would come right to where I was. They would just come up and just stand up on their hind legs and just look at me like, what are you doing? I don't understand this behavior. But yeah, they're so cute to watch. All right, so let's do our prayers today. Who has a prayer request that you want to share with us? Something that we can lift you up for? Just put that in the comments, and we're going to go into our hearts. And let's just focus on just love today. Just focus on the love. Whatever it is in life that's going on, if we're not staying centered, if we're not staying in our heart place, then we're going to be feeling that energy. We're going to go into the low vibration. But if we stay in our heart and we know who we truly are, and we know that everything is working perfectly, as our Marietta reminds us every day on here, then we can handle whatever situation comes up. We can handle it with ease and grace and know that we are cared for, we're looked after, that we always have the resources that we need for whatever challenge, whatever struggle comes our way. So please put in the comments whatever it is that you want us to lift up today. TJ, world peace and true oneness. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. And TJ says the bears will go looking for picnic baskets. Yes. Yes, they will. If you leave food out in the open, they are going to follow their smell. It was so funny. I forget what I had cooked. I had something for it was oatmeal. I had cooked oatmeal one morning for breakfast, and I had just finished eating when one of the goats came by, the mountain goats, and he stood up on the rock, and I could see, you know how when an animal is smelling like a dog, its nose makes this funny look as it's sniffing for the food that it's smelling. This is what the mountain goat was doing. He was standing there and he was just like sniffing like crazy. And I said, "Oh, are you smelling the oatmeal that I just ate?" You know, and I'm sitting there talking to this mountain goat, which I did every day. And it was just so funny to watch him try to look around to see where that smell was coming from. Just looking, all around and seeing if there was something that he should go check out. But food was all gone because I had eaten it all. And Deirdre says, continue prayers for India and for all involved. Safe travels, Teri, and our Angelic River family, Gaia, and for world peace. Absolutely. Thank you, Deirdre. All right, so let's go into our hearts. If you have any other prayer requests, please remember my friend Linda in Vermont and anyone else that's struggling right now. There are so many that are going through physical things. Let's remember Kathy, as she will be at the dentist this morning. Remember Stacy on the road as she travels to work. And anybody else that has issues going on, anybody that's just feeling emotional right now. That's what I'm picking up on. There's a lot of emotions happening. And let's remember our family in India, our Pracheta and Prachir, Nafriti, Jasmine and her family, her beautiful Aunt Sophia, and all of those that we normally lift up in prayer. Let's lift up Deirdre today and praying, Deirdre, for that perfect place for you to move to, for you to have the peace of mind and to be surrounded by a spiritual family. I want that for you. And Tammy says, having Carrie's ceremony this weekend, prayers for her kids and her family. Absolutely, Tammy, you got it, honey. And Luz, prayers for Sean, continue with his progress. Carol Burns for her rehabilitation and recovery. For everyone here, my girl Angela still struggling with the loss of her mom. Let's lift her up, Luz. Thank you. Okay, so go into our hearts with the breath. The breath always centers you. That's what it does. When you breathe that beautiful oxygen into your lungs, it starts a process. When you take in that air, it goes right to your cells, it goes into your blood and rejuvenates and refreshes. You know how when you have a fresh breeze that blows and it just freshens everything around you. That's what this oxygen is doing inside your body. Just envision that your body, in this living organism that it is feeling that oxygen when you bring it in. Let it feel the love that you're taking in with it as you take that air into your lungs and you fill the lungs completely up. Just envision all of those cells are feeling that breeze. They're feeling the energy that's coming in with the oxygen that you're inhaling. And then when you release it out, see it sending away anything that's not helping you, anything that's not for your highest and best good. Letting it go out to the universe, letting it be transmuted. So let's do it again. Let's take in a deep, deep breath into our lungs. And as you do so, feel that air that's coming in. Just mentally watch as your lungs expand. Watch all of your organs that's inside of you saying thank you. Thank you for that fresh breeze. Thank you for the wonderful addition of oxygen into the body, into the bloodstream, into the cells. Thank you that I'm becoming more healthy with each intake of breath. My health is increasing because it's giving me exactly what I need for this human body to repair itself. If you have something physical going on, just breathe that air right into that place, wherever it might be. If you have something emotional going on, just when you take the breath in, envision it going to your heart center. Open it up. Just let the heart chakra expand. And then when you breathe out, just leave everything that's not serving you. Just let it go. And one more time. When you breathe into the heart, watch it expand. Really see the energy of it. I see a lot of really light green energy coming in, healing energy. So there's a lot of emotions being healed today, a lot of emotions that are coming up to be healed. If you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling tearful or angry even, if there's some emotion that's coming forth, just allow it. Allow it to come up. That's what the breathing has done. It's stirred things up inside. They can no longer sit there stagnant. They're coming forward for a purpose. So breathe into them. Allow them to show up for you. And then just say, I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Whatever the emotion is, just allow it. Feeling some sadness going on. Speak right to that sadness. Speak love over it. And then give gratitude. Every experience that we have in life, we need that. We need what we came here for our soul's growth, for our understanding of interactions and relationships. So whatever's going on, don't push it down, don't push it away or ignore it. Just allow it to come up. Accept, align, allow, and the healing will take place. Now breathe in again, and with that beautiful, fresh breath of air, pull in the love and send it out over every person that's hearing these words, every person that's gathered here, everyone who has shared a prayer request. Just send love and say thank you. I love you. And we're going to do that with each other right now. We're just going to lift each other and send out love. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. Thank you for coming in this morning. Thank you for sharing laughter and smiles and your love with each other. Continue to lift each other through the day. We have some late P's that came in. We have Becky, good morning. Catherine Kovacs. Thank you all for coming in, for being here with us. And I want to see if there were any prayers so we can continue to lift you up throughout the day. And I think Jean Loriot had a beautiful prayer going on. Let me get back to it. Oh, it was Isabel. Prayers for all of us and our family. Prayers for India and all countries needing help. Prayers for your friend Linda, Kathy, Stacy, and all with particular needs at this moment. Prayers for you, Teri, for traveling safe and be safe. Prayers for my health. Yes, Isabel, let's continue to lift you up through the day. Oh, you're so welcome, TJ. I love working with the violet flame. It makes a big difference when we work with those flames every day. Oh, you're not late, Becky. You were just in time for a love vest that we give out every day. And Jean, prayers for our animal brothers who are angels of beauty and nature. May we learn from them the simple enjoyment of life and how to live in peace. Father, please bless Teri's friend Linda and all those who are going through difficult times. Bless our beautiful spiritual family and for the whole world, especially India and Nepal. Thank you for everything and for your love. Thank you. Yes, Deirdre, the AAA, accept the line, allow. Okay, Kathy, you've been emotional lately. Absolutely. Just stay present in the moment, Kathy. We're lifting you up for a beautiful day. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go have that beautiful day. I'm going to play our song and let's go enjoy this wacky Wednesday. Share a smile with somebody, share a giggle or laugh, and see if it's contagious. I love you. Oh, you're so welcome, Isabel. Thank you for the words.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Pray and play. Let's just have this amazing experience today. Taking you all into Bryce Canyon today. I'll show you some of the beauty that's there. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos from my friend Joanne. And now I get to see it with my very own eyes. And I'll take all of you and show you what it's like there. So let's go play today. Still have fun. I love you so much. Stay in your heart and in the love and in the joy. I'll see you all later today for the meditation at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll be there with Dr. Ruth Anderson. We'll be doing meditation excavation. Come join with us. I love you. See you later. Namaste, y'all.